Alright, I'm gonna be recording in 3, 2. Hello guys, welcome to this video, and today we're here in Roblox studio and we're gonna be making a memory match. And if you don't know what's memory match, I'll just show you here, alright? So as you can see right here, I have all these random buttons and stuff, and then when I click it, as you can see, it shows something, alright? You can choose anything. I just choose a pet. And then you have to match those, alright? You have to find a matching thing. And if you find a matching, let me find that real quick. Where the hell is it? There it is. And then we need to match all this things until we win the game, alright? And we're also gonna have cards that will flip and the timer going up, alright? So let me finish this real quick, alright? I'll just show you right here. Just show you my beautiful gameplay. Woo! Just call this thing, I think. Where's it again? Forgot. I forgot. What the hell? Dog. Oh, got it. That's the M. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's not. It's not strong. I meant this. And then we're gonna have the volume right here. This is definitely here. And boom. And then we're gonna be displaying the stats as well. As you can see, the cards flip here, the time, which took 1 minute, and we're gonna be implementing the stars as well. As you can see, I got 3 out of 5 stars. I'm gonna be showing you how to do that, so hope you guys can learn something from here. Alright, so first, obviously, you need to make the GUI, alright? So I'm not gonna be explaining a lot from the GUI because, there's nothing to explain. You can just make it yourself. So this is the properties, alright, for my card grid, alright? Make sure you name this card grid. This is basically the frame right here. Alright, I'll just show you the stuff, alright? And then I added some UI aspect ratio constraint, alright? Make sure it's a perfect amount. I just made it 2. We got UI corner, I got UI stroke. Then we got the container, which will have all the cards here. So right now I have the card template. I'll be showing you the card template, but right now we're gonna be doing this flip cards and timer, right? So we got the flip card. Make sure you add it. I'll just scroll down a bit. There we go. And the timer, the same thing basically. Alright, this is what we're gonna be making. And inside the container, there will be a UI grid layout, alright? Make sure it's invisible as well. Or if you want to add a frame, it's okay. Got the UI grid layout and the card template, which is here. I will show you real quick. Right here, as you can see here, is just a blank image and just nothing basically, but there's something inside. I should show you right here inside. Keep a second. Right here inside there will be a flip scale. This is what we're gonna use to twin the animation for our cards, all right? So make sure you get a UI scale first. Add a UI scale, then name it flip scale, and then we're gonna get that UI aspect, UI corner, and then the front image. Make sure you add the front image, alright? If you wonder what the front image does, basically nothing, alright? It's just another blank image, alright? Just make sure you're full in the image of the card template. That's it. Anyways, I think that's it. Oh yeah, no, there's more. Make sure you add a local script with all these sounds, alright? We're gonna have the correct sound and the flip sound. And add a module script called card data. And obviously we add the screen GUI, we already did that. And this is the frame where it displays the result. So as you can see here, we got the cards flip, we got the time, and it got the stars, alright? And we're gonna be adding individual stars right here. As you can see, we're not just gonna be cloning it, doing all this stuff. I'll just show you like this. Boom, as you can see, it's all stars right here. We're gonna be implementing that with our image transparency. We're gonna be doing something about it. But for now, make sure all the stars is 1, right? Make sure all of them are invisible. And yeah, let me just disable that real quick. Make sure you disable the card template, make it invisible. And I think it's time to start. Alright. So obviously if you already get the sound, we can start, alright? So we're gonna go to the module script, and then this is where we're gonna get the images, alright? So obviously get the cards and then the ID. Make sure, I suggest you to do this in order so that it's gonna be more clean. So all these images are just the images is like this stuff, alright? Like for example, I have the cat, I have the bunny, I have the acorn, all those, alright? I just got it from my toolbox, I guess. But yeah, make sure you add all this stuff and make sure that you got some duplicates as well, because that's obviously how you're gonna match the results. Anyways, after you've done this, we're gonna be going back real quick and we're going to the card client. All right, this is where we start to do things. I'm not gonna be explaining all this obviously, just like last time. So yeah, what we're gonna do at tune service, run service, we get all this stuff. All right, make sure you name all the things that I got here. All right, like for example, card grid. We get the grid right here, card grid. We got the template, which is inside my container. We get the flip cards, which is inside the grid, and the timer. And now we're gonna be getting the stars frame. Obviously, what do you think? Gonna be getting the stars frame, and then make sure you get the cards, the flip cards as the table. That's where we're gonna insert our things, the card data. We're gonna put the model script inside here, as you can see right there. That's why add require. The require is gonna be useful for module script, alright? So make sure you add that. We're gonna be getting some bool values, lock, and then some of these, alright? You can set the flip time to be like 0.15 or anything. You can make this longer, like 0.3 or anything. Make this card flip 0, alright? Because that's how much flip. Oh, sorry. That's how much cards. That's how much cards that is flipped right now, alright? And obviously it's 0. We don't want it to be 100, and we haven't even started yet. The start time, this is gonna be for a timer, so it's gonna be 0 obviously. And the star count is gonna be the star is gonna be the result of the star. So obviously it's gonna be 1 at first. But speaking of stars, now we're gonna be doing this stuff, alright? As you can see here, I provided a little comment, the time thresholds and the seconds. So as you can see, if you want to earn 5 stars, you have to go under 30 seconds. If you want 4 stars, under 45, 3 star, below under 90, and 2 and 1, blah 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 blah. So yeah, as you can see right here, just commented. You don't need to write the 1 star, alright? You just need to do like the 5 star, 4 star, 3, 2. Alright, no need for 1 because it's already gonna be showing in the script. Anyways, we're gonna be adding another table, stars, and inside it, it will be all the stars that we added here. Where is it? Right here, as you can see right here. Star 1, star 2, star 3, yada yada yada. Now we're gonna be animating the flip, alright? Sorry. So as you can see here, this is why we need to get the scale. It's so important. Because right now we got the UI grid layout. And we cannot just, do the UI grid layout or not. It's gonna be applying for all the cards. Which is why add the UI scale, obviously. So it's gonna be local scale, card, cloud 5 first child, which is in our template. Card template, which is inside here, as you can see. And then we're just checking, and then we're just twinning. Obviously there's flip tile. You can choose optional, alright? Optional. I suggest you can do back or a quad, alright? Because it's more smooth, I'll just say that. There's just gonna be shrinking, play. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one, important. As you can see here, this is the front image. So what does it mean? So what it means is this one, the cover. As you can see right here. Right now the cover is just my AI generated logo. As you can see right there, some dumb. Oh wait, thank you. So as you can see right here, it's just some dumb AI logo right here. And yeah, just doing. So yeah, just add the ID here, alright? Just add the image ID for the front cover. Anyways, we're gonna be expanding as well the twinning. It's optional, to be honest. You can make it like rotate, but right now I prefer it to be like a more smooth approach, if you know what I mean. Anyways, this is gonna be for our time, this typical format time. I think you've already seen this a lot. So yeah, you can just use this. And this one's important, alright? This is the stars. So this is where we give the stars. As you can see, if the elapsed time is under equals to 5-star time, then it's gonna count as 5-star. All these are just counted from right here, obviously, from these variables. And yeah, you can just make it all done. And this one's also another important one, because we want it to be like slightly invisible as well for a little bit, since right now we got it as 0. That's why image transparency is so important for like ratings and stuff, if you know what I mean. So as you can see, we're just gonna loop through all the stars. They're just getting the image transparency to what which is here, and it's gonna be less than equals to star count and 0 or 0.7. And stars earned, you don't need to add this, it's just a printing. I just need to check out, just checking. Anyways, we're back here. This is the check win, alright? So we're gonna be looping, and if it's not, then we're just gonna return. And then as you can see here, this is the running. We added the running, I think, right here. As you can see right here. The running is functional for the time, for the timer. So if it's false, then it will stop, because it will check when, obviously. We don't want it to keep going even though you already like beat the memory match. Anyways, we're back. Anyways, we're gonna be calculating the elapse. Obviously, this is for the timer as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this, but the gift stars is also is also gonna correlate with the time, because as you can see here, this is why we add this. All right, so if it's over 30 seconds, it will count it in the time, if you know what I mean. I think I'm just being dumb. I'm just yapping, but you know what I mean. And this one is all the stuff, obviously. I'm gonna be making the grid invisible, but it's optional for you, I guess. And this one is where we're gonna be setting the results. All right, so we're gonna have the flip cards, the cards flip. This is the amount, the time, the format time, elapse, and this stuff, and the printing. It's okay. And now this one is gonna be for the shuffling. All right, so when we join the game, the first thing we're gonna see is the shuffling. So as you can see here, for I2, yeah, just gonna be doing all this stuff. And yeah, just gonna be randomizing, shuffling, if that's how you say it. And now this is where we're gonna clone all the cards. All right, so we're gonna be cloning the template. We're just gonna be naming it like card 1, card 2, card 3, and parent it to the container. And then as you can see here, we're gonna be setting an attribute. Make sure you set it in the script right here, id, data.id, and all this stuff. And this is basically the same thing as, where is it here? As this one. All right, so just copy this and then just paste it there. Paste it here, because it's literally the same thing. And then as you can see here, the card.frontImage equals to data.image, which is from here. All right, where we put all the results of the pet here. Oops. Now we're gonna be inserting the cards to the cards. All right, we're gonna be inserting a table called the cards to the card. Starting time, we're gonna be using the os.clock, and we're gonna be starting the running. That's where we're gonna start the timer, and where we're gonna start our life. And this one is, we're gonna be getting the flip card. Obviously, get the parameter called card. So as you can see here, there will be checks, obviously, and there will be the attribute, and we're gonna be adding the cards flip, because obviously we're flipping a card. And then we're gonna be waiting for a little bit to make it a better experience, and we're gonna be playing our sounds. And just to make sure, we're gonna be disabling the cards. We don't want people to flipping the cards while just clicking other cards. Like, that doesn't make sense. So make sure the active is to false. And we're gonna be adding a function, task.spawn, and we're gonna be doing the animate flip. And we're gonna be inserting the card to the flip cards table. And as you can see here, we're just gonna be checking if flip cards is equals to 2. And then if it's matched, then we get the current sound play, and then we're gonna be checking the win. If not, then we're just gonna be doing it all again. All right, and make the flip cards table empty and lock into false. This one's just gonna be for the timer, obviously. Yeah, this is gonna be only for the timer. So if it's not running, then return end, and then just doing all the elapse and stuff. All right, just the timer and stuff. And now we're gonna be looping through the card, and then if it's clicked, then it's gonna be doing the function, the flip card, and we're gonna be inserting a text here. Flip cards. The text is to cards flip, and then we're just gonna be getting that value. Anyways, that's all from here, and yeah, I'm gonna be testing it one more time. As you can see here, as you can see, it does a little bit of animation right here. Now I'm trying to find one. Nope, where is it? Look at that animation, and then it randomized. It doesn't go like from this thing to another one right here, but it's randomized like that. Boom. You hear that sound? Let me do it again. Boom. That's the sound that you want to hear. I'm just trying to find one, bro. There you go. Oh, the bear right here. This one there. The ant. I think it's this one. Yep, there you go. Doggy, doggy. Boom! Got 4 out of 5 stars. And then I flipped the cards 26 times. Got a time of 45 seconds and 4 out of 5. And as you can see here, the image transparency, you can still see the stars, while all of this are all visible. Well, this one is a little bit visible, but not quite, which is what I'm trying to aim for. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.